restoration. I am your host, Wiggles, and this is our piece. I know, lame, right? At any rate, probably won't be live super long today, but I did want to go ahead and try to go live for a little bit, see if we couldn't meet some new people or see who returns or who shows up or anything like that. So, without further ado, we just got another treasure chest piece, quote unquote, sunken in the ocean is the vibe because they got corals growing on it and an eel coming through it and whatnot. Though these go in freshwater tanks, uh, well, at least I have freshwater tanks. I might still paint it accordingly to make that look like what it is, but just better. Again, the same thing. And I promise, it ain't like I go out and buy all these dull gray ones. These things used to be colored. They just kind of faded and look all bland. And that was the whole idea of this little series is just rejuvenating your aquarium decoration, especially if you ain't got money to be going out buying new ones. Uh, Real quick, shout out to Teasy, whoop whoop, welcome in. I'm sure you're probably just hanging out for a second. Your people seem pretty cool. Jeff Kane, what is up? You got people actually showing up today? What? I just got done saying this is probably gonna be a small little stream because I doubt nobody's really gonna show up. I've been trying to go live like every day. I'm here, nephew. Well, I just thought you were still in Oh Boy's stream. I thought I seen it still live, and I ain't trying to take you away from that. I think that's really cool, Cheesy, that you branched out and found like new cronies, new people, and then now you guys are all kind of interconnecting and stuff. Your time hasn't worked out for me lately. Oh no, you're good, man. There ain't no set time for this. I just, getting back in the saddle of really being active on this channel. I don't know when and what to do or even what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be active again, post some content out there. Sadly, not in a positive way, but I have some free time on my hands, so it helps to occupy. It really like takes my mind off of the craziness or whatever of it, and just kind of helps me keep pushing. So I figured, why not start going live over here on this channel? Right, I'm mixing and matching. There's a method behind my madness. No, that's epic. 18 people before all of you just disappear. Can all 18 accounts just smash that like button real quick? It's a small gesture from you, but a big favor to me and the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I had to go in there trolling a little bit too. At first, he came off a little apprehensive. He's like, "Hey, this ain't oxygen. This is my nebula." Nah, he seems like cool folks, and I think a couple of them subbed to me, and I subbed back. This is a big brush. I should have used a small one, really, but I don't want to waste this brown. Just touch a couple spots. Every time it seems like I go live, I get that surge of trolls, like fake accounts or whatever they are, that all just like seem to bum rush, come in for no reason. Sometimes they'll try to say stuff, sometimes they don't. I reckon they see the wrenches, kind of the B word up here near my line. Oh yeah, don't be cursing. Normally kids. Yeah. I have I don't know. People like to troll the troll, man. That's just a fact. But there's a select group of people that seem to like to troll me because of my culture. I mean, that's what it is a culture, a community. Make mine set to not for kids though. What's the what's the option for? I enjoy trolling trolls. Right. So how you been, Jeff? You working on any projects like fish wise? I appreciate you recognizing me in the live streams. I'm gonna be 100% with you right now. Like the fish fam was cool, but I was always, I swear, like the black sheep. It seemed like a few people were like, "Oh, casual," but I wasn't nobody. So you recognizing me in chats, I appreciate that. So thank you. Pepland! Speaking of people that actually show some love back, even in the big crowd of people, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right there. Teasy, for no reason, if you wanted to do me a solid, I know fish ain't necessarily your thing, but Peplin Aquatics in this place, if you would subscribe to their channel and forget about it, that would be amazing. Because they made me feel welcome again in the fish family, boy. They're like, hey, you're all right. Listen, TZ, you know, my homie Hayden? He goes by Hayden that Jug Mason. I think that's his. Okay, his significant other, goes by Foxy. And I was having a whole conversation with Peplin's significant other, Foxy's, thinking it was Foxy and Hayden the whole time, and they were just going along with like they wasn't correcting me at first, and she's like, "I think you're thinking of somebody else." Like I was really in a mental, but they still like kicked it. They like that's what I'm trying to get out is like they're cool people. What are we painting tonight? Just another treasure chest. Just a big version sunken in what's supposed to be the ocean. So I guess I'm gonna go with that theme, even though I don't have no salt tanks or whatever. Even though I really thought about making the eel look like a tire track eel or a fire eel, but it's got this coral reef growing on it, which I guess I could make look like dirt or something. And then yeah, some doubloons. I didn't really plan to be like live super long. I guess I should say this is already starting to look kind of cool though, colored in. Uh, but I also didn't expect people to show up. Like I said, I'm really trying to find I don't know a groove again, a time frame that some people aren't live, but it is next to impossible. And like, even if you want to get niche specific or not, like, just go to your YouTube and hit live and see how many things are live at a given time. Like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, what works for you, and hope the rest falls in place. So I'm just trying to get back to kind of being consistent. And I know these are kind of boring, like unless you just want to talk to me because you're cool people, which I'll gladly talk. We can talk fish. I got more fish eggs. I'm trying a new thing. Uh, Now I got some more video of my turtles, and I was gonna make a little post for the members, like, hey, look, I love you guys. I appreciate it, but I kind of need to make that first video public so I can get some engagement, you know what I'm saying, get it out there, and then I'll make the new video so far, the update video for you guys, and then make it members only for a while and so on and so forth. Because outside of you two and the people that you like bought memberships for or whatever, I mean I got a lot of subs, but I don't have people that are members, so and I checked afterwards. I did have some membership videos and they were of my pond. Oh my god, that thing is treacherous, so please don't judge me. That was just a phase in my life. I wanted it, nobody could tell me no, and I just done it. Subbed up to all. Yeah, and I wasn't trying to. That. Thank you for subbing to Jeff too. Jeff's good people too. I'm just saying, Pepperland and Foxy came in and they're like, here's 5 memberships. Here are 5 memberships out of nowhere. They set in an hour, at least an hour, and it was a little longer than an hour stream. In half the first 15 minutes, I was talking to them like they were somebody else. So I just wanted to give them an extra, you know what I'm saying, shout out like Wiggles being Wiggles, you know, a little airheaded. And how are my tanks? So the 140, listen, it's technically 135 plus though the canister, and it's 140. Get the hell out of here. At any rate, the 140 is doing pretty good. It's got the turtles in it. It's got the red terror, the silver dollars. However, my new tank that then had to switch to a tank because it caught a leak. Some reason they're stressing. It looks like I'm going through some ick stuff, so we're treating with methylene blue and some medicated food. And the paludarium, it's doing great. I even got some terrestrial moss starting to grow up. So that's kind of neat. I might do a little updated clip of that. And the 75-gallon community is looking beautiful. It's the one that I got the eggs from that's in here in the fish room. So we're doing that. Oh, thanks for the follow, kind sir. Gave follow back. Who did you follow? Look at that. Everybody following everybody. That's how you grow. Follow, and if they have a wrench, I think, and you have a wrench, you can just click their name, and then it allows you to check their channel and sub real quick. I think that's what Cheesy told me. Auntie, are you still in here? How's that go? I need you to learn me. Jeff. Yeah. I appreciate the likes, everybody. If you haven't yet hit the like, go ahead and hit that like button. How's everybody's Friday? Or dang it, Saturday. How's your Saturday going? No wonder ain't nobody gonna be on here. Everybody's out there. I don't know. It's kind of muggy around here. I don't know about y'all. How's your Saturday going? What are you doing? I need to get a stream in by the pond outside one more time before that thing freezes over. It's covered in duckweed. I doubt you would see the gar. And how about you, Jeff? How's your tanks? Listen, maybe when I do like I don't know, 1,000 of these remodeled decorations, it might hit off. Somebody be like, ah, maybe I can get a bunch of fish tubers on a group stream and we all just start rejuvenating old decorations. Come hang out with Casual. He's kind of weird, but we do stuff. So work's going pretty slow, Nicole. Foxy, I was just saying, you're freaking amazing. And I love you. And I love you guys and all the hospitality. And yeah, like y'all made me feel welcomed again in like the Fish Fam community. Clearly everybody loves y'all. Not that nobody ever shunned me, but I kind of felt like the black sheep in the Fish Fam the last time. Like people like, oh, that's casual. But y'all really embraced me as I came back and started trying to get back at it. So I appreciate it. Teasy, if you're still here, one more please. That's the channel, Foxy. Go sub to her. Oh no, you done remade a fan if I wasn't already. And the fact that y'all selfish, like when I'm not down on rock bottom again, I'm about to be checking out your shop. Like I didn't even know y'all had a shop. And so I know you guys said you done put out your last whatevers. Now it's ready to jump into breeding, but that don't mean I can't check it out and maybe next year buy something from you, promote it, whatever. That's amazing. I seen Alex's post on your. I swear they were some kind of like Danio or something. They look sharp. We'll list all of our Finn children in the spring. Amazing. That's awesome. Do you guys is that your dedicated day then? It was nice seeing Dee Dee too. I haven't seen her, interacted with her in a while. She's a sweet old gal. Little frisky, that's what I like. The lake in Odinios. Yeah, they had like the little spots on them and they had like a gold glaze, if you will, to like, man, I don't think I've ever heard of them. They were really neat, really neat, and that's what I'm saying. If you got those, I'm curious. I need to check out your channel. You guys probably done a fish room tour, fish store tour video recently, I'm guessing, or maybe you're about to. So yes, we go every Thursday. This Thursday is our Halloween special. Awesome. I will definitely try to be there. Unless somehow I have other reservations. We have not, but we need to make a fish house tour. Yeah. I would love to watch it. Make that puppy an hour long or something. And I'll watch the whole freaking thing, I swear. I love doing fish store tours and fish room tours when I know people that will let me. But I also love just watching them and stuff. And I know some of them can be redundant, seem like the same thing, but really it's not. It's a matter of perspective. What are you after? What are you just hearing fish tanks and talk of fish and seeing fish while like right now I could put that on right here in front of my face instead of this being on me and be paying, listening, occasionally look up, paying. Like that's just the thing, right? You still here, Jeff? Oh, I don't even know what they said, Nicole, but I guess thanks for blocking it. That's the story of my life. The pursuit of happiness. Damn. Give you a 1-for-1 on that. I think this is dry enough on the bottom. I can do the sides. Really, guys, I want to say thank you for those of you that have been hanging out, showed up today. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to go live today. I've been trying to do other stuff. Like, I'm really trying to get stuff picked up and productive. And, yeah, I honestly need to go upstairs and clean some upstairs part of the house. All my fish stuff is downstairs. One more hour. What? I mean, I'm gonna paint for a while. I would love to have like 20, 30 people in here that was like, just chilling. I get a rush of people trolling. There'll be like 27 for a minute, then it drops down to 18, then like 8, and then it goes down to like 6. About to get a palette. What kind of paint is it? Acrylic paint. I only know of 2 types of paint to technically be fish safe once dried, and that's acrylic and it's Krylon. It's a spray paint type of paint. Foxy! I'm saying you guys are awesome. Okay, I'm just chiming in here and there. But that I'm boot anyone being there no matter you don't care. No, I didn't. I don't even know what it said. Were they making? What were they making fun of? Like, what did they? I don't know. Say. I guess if it's not to repeat, you can message it to me. Or, I don't know. I will tell you something though while you're here. I skipped lunch. I don't know why, and now it's too late for me to eat. So I am gonna be really huffer, heavy at supper. And you should do the same thing that you done last night, so that we at least have a little snacky snack since we ain't got no snacks in the house. I had a work call, so I had you turned down. Oh yeah, yeah, every Friday, every Friday. Where your lunch money? People are just ugly people. That's gonna happen. Any big plans this weekend? Gotta go figure out dinner. Yeah, no, thank you very much for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate it. The zingers are almost $2. That's crazy. Oh, invite me, please. Just kidding. Okay. I hope I did not offend or upset anybody. I make weird little comments and jokes. They're probably not funny or I don't know. People don't know how to take me sometimes. Says there's 5 people still in here watching though. Do you keep fish? What's your favorite fish? What do you got going on? It's the weekend. Did you do something crazy awesome? Did you not? You sitting at home? Do you have plans tomorrow? Put it in the chat. If I haven't asked you already your favorite color, put your favorite color in the chat. You got these cinnamon bun on. What are you trying to tell me? You can't afford a honey bun? I don't know. Cinnamon rolls, those be alright. Well, kinda. Got enough to feed fishes, or do I don't know, Nicole. I haven't looked in there. I would assume, yeah, maybe, being as I didn't eat at lunch, but I don't know. 6 people watching. Could you hit that like button, please? Small gesture from you, but a big favor to me and the YouTube algorithm. Look who showed up, Natasha. What's up? Welcome in. How are you doing? Be sure to smash that like button. Jeff is still here. Jeff, what's your favorite fish in your fish room currently? Natasha, do you have a favorite fish in your fish room? I walked away from the phone for a minute. You right back or whatever. Doing pretty good. Rams? Are they what is that, Bulgarian? Or are they like the blue Rams or all these? I got a big fat balloon one. That black, gold, silver. Oh yeah. German Rams. Oh. They're cool looking. I don't think I've ever actually excuse me, had one. Or maybe at one point I did try to keep them in a community tank because they're small and they're overall, mild. Natasha, what got you into the hobby? Like, how long have you been in it? If I asked you that already, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to randomly come up with some questions. Keep it interesting. Because this what I mean. I know typically, well, I don't know what y'all think. I don't know what a stranger feels, yada yada. But I'm guessing just to watch somebody paint ain't super amusing, so to speak. The after products can turn out pretty cool. I guess if I was doing like some crazy things that became something totally else, that'd be different too. But they were peaceful unless they are spawning or have pride, then they are territorial and protective. Right, that's what I thought. I definitely don't pretend to be an expert, sir. I definitely state what just I've kept and know from experience or research, and that's about it. I'm definitely also not going to watch a video and be like, oh, okay, now I know everything there is to know about a thing. Yeah, easy to keep. I want to add guppies, and my grandma had fish, and I'm off and on for about 30 years. Yeah. See, that's me. I grew up pretty much like living on the river. Um, and then we always had fish tanks and stuff, or my mom did. We always had at least goldfish. I can't recall some of the fish that we had in the past, plecos and whatnot. But yeah, as an adult, uh, I've only been in the hobby for I don't know, going on 6, 7 years. But a kid raised up, and I've always loved nature and stuff. So when I finally found stability, was at a place that I was allowed to have a tank, I jumped in head over heels, and yeah, it's been an experience ever since, to say the least. However, saying that, like now I don't know, I have a new appreciation. I went through that little burnout phase, if you will, and just patience, man. Guns and Roses, patience. That's what's going through my head. Like, slow it down a notch. It's not a race. It doesn't matter if this person or that person done this. You do a thing and do it your way or whatever, and just enjoy the experience. We just got wood, rocks, sand from the river for our shrimp setup yesterday. You should have kept your. Wait, am I talking to the same person? You're the chick that we traded tanks, right? I think. But to say if so, you should have kept your black sand then. But that's cool. River sand's cool. It gives that natural look. And who knows, there might be some beneficial little critters or what I'm saying in there, what have you, yada yada. But if you would have asked, I would have gave you the sand back. You could have had that. I'm putting it to use. I'm not gonna lie, but I still have a good little chunk of it. You said you want guppies? Where do you go to get fish? Have you ever ordered fish online? You be just going to Petland in Richmond, Myers, I think you said. Wanted the tiny rocks from the river. Yeah, no, I get it. I traded with a friend from playing video games online. Oh yeah? So I don't go out of town? Oh no way, not even Richmond? Richmond has Petland and Myers that sells fish. I was gonna say if you ever go to Indianapolis, I got a buddy that has a fish shop there. And if you tell him Casual Aquatics sent you, uh, he'd probably hook you up with a deal on some stuff. Nope. Hmm. Well, shucks. I got some Endler guppies. I got some fry growing up right now. I don't know that I got enough males to spare that. And I'm saying the males are the attractive ones when it comes to guppies. And then I got regular, like, mutt guppy females that are laying, but they should be laying mixed Endlers. It's just not enough. I don't want to part from my pretty males yet. But if these babies start to grow up, maybe we can work a little deal on some fish. Hell, I even got my plants from Smiley's. I just cleaned real good, put outside for a while, got wormworts and palmweed. Now, yeah, sounds good. Does your old man not travel? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing he drives to work, but do you guys both stay in town? That pet store is pretty cool. I'll send you a video of it on. I mean, you might have found it already, maybe not. It's on my YouTube channel. I've done a fish store tour of it. This is actually starting to look kind of good. I don't know who's all been here since the beginning, but just filling in this brown on this is really starting to make it pop. Just that alone. And that's not the only thing I'm doing to it, but it's really starting to make it pop some. Like you can really tell a notable difference until I go putting my fingers in the progress, that is, and losing my spot. He works all the time, and I'm always broke, so I just trade. And what do you have to trade? What is it made out of? So the decoration is just a decoration, my friend. It was a normal bought aquarium decoration, so I'm gonna assume it's just plastic, right? And then the paint is acrylic paint. I've only known of like two paints. to be fish safe once dried or cured, and or with the like polyurethane coating put on it, mind you, uh, that can cover stuff or whatever. But is acrylic paint once dried, and there's a spray paint called like Krylon or Kylon or I don't know how to pronounce it, but that stuff. And I know this to be true because this would be one that I go ahead and paint. This thing used to be just, terracotta. And I painted this dude like 5 years ago in one of my old apartments. Yeah, that stuff. Um, I painted this like 5 years in my old apartment, and it's been in so many tanks with like literally no like random. My fish are dying. Why? It was never nothing like that. Now it has peeled off, but that's because it's been out of a tank now for like a year, just thrown in a bucket and thrown in a thing and yada yada and so on and so forth. But air pumps, floating plants. I definitely don't want your duckweed, bro. That stuff is contagious. I got a whole pond full of it. Like I could sell it at any point, or I could sell it with the whole Simpson goofy face. Because that stuff, everybody has it, and nobody wants it except for somebody just like if you have nothing else, it's great. It pulls nitrates like no tomorrow. Your tank will be healthy, but it takes over a tank and it will suffocate any plants on the bottom that need light and nutrients because it pulls it all out. See, Jeff be knowing. If you're starting a new tank, a raw nasty tank, get some duckweed. Throw in that. For recycled tanks, I don't know a person that's like, man, I think I need some duckweed. Unless, let me backstep. I am a goldfish keeper's wet dream. If there was a lot of goldfish keepers in Connorsville. Because goldfish will eat the living crap out of duckweed like a treat. But there really ain't a market for duckweed. Either you have it and you probably have it in abundance or you don't. And the one time you accidentally got it, you were like, yeah, well, all right. Duckweed, aka aquarium herpes. Salvina auricula, large duckweed, and water lettuce. Yeah, water hyacinth, hyacinth. I can't say the freaking word. Hyacinth. That stuff's all right. How long have you had it growing in your aquarium? Because that's really a pond plant, and typically don't do good in heated aquariums. But in a cold water tank, you can grow it and kind of converse it to tropical. Especially if you get little starters that grow in the tank. And I'm guessing you got it out of the pond, like you said. I'll holler at you in 6 months if it's still thriving and remultiplying for you. He said they do okay in my toasty tanks. The water high, yes, that word. I've always heard, and I don't know, maybe I just, because I used to have some in a fish tank for a while, and then it was like they just died off. Maybe it was my stuff that was whack. Maybe my fish were eating at the roots and it killed it. No, I got it from someone in Liberty from her tanks. But I thought you didn't travel. Got one where in palm weed from the pond. Man, there's another. It's actually it's not native. It's it's known as a nuisance. It's overtaken our waterways. I don't fucking know what it's called, but I know I can show you some of it. But in the aquarium hobby, it does a trick. It does pull some, nitrites or nitrates and stuff. I can't remember what this stuff is called. Give me a minute. Pull it out of this tank that I'm cycling. Again, everything in a sense has a purpose. But I don't remember what this plant is called. It floats, or you can put it under something. It breaks apart and multiplies, and that's why it is a nuisance in our waterways. It is taken over. But in that same respect, I got tanks over here cycling, and it's perfect for it. She came to me. Listen, I'm just razzing you. I have a habit of that. Please don't take me personal, okay? Unless otherwise directed. Anachronistic. Yeah, yeah. That I think that's the word, man. I think that's the word. It is literally. It's like not from here, and somehow was introduced in our waterways, and it literally can take over. Whoop whoop! Cat daddy juggalo. Cat. Uh. Never seen it. Need some. No. Yep, I caught it in a wild pond or wild lake or something. I don't even remember where the hell I got that from. But what I do know is I threw it in my pond outside, and it grew and grew and grew and grows, and it doesn't completely take over my pond because there's a lot of moving water and stuff. I don't think it likes a whole lot of fast moving water. Um, but there is a growth of it that will grow in my pond. And recently have I decided to, because once it gets closer to winter, my pond does freeze. So I might even go out there and take a little more because you just never know if and when you need it. But yeah. But I had to go collect it in the wild, get all wet and cold. I'm gonna need a couple dollars. I need some dollars or something. I need some dollars. I'm surprised you didn't find none in Smiley's, to be real. We have a native version in Wisconsin. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, Natasha, it grows wild. Sadly, I don't know about Smileys. That's a pond. However, somebody probably threw some in there, or somehow it got put in that body of water too. And because the river right behind that down below, I know you can find it in it. When I go kayaking from 3 mile to 5 mile, when you stop and swim in holes and stuff, it's in the river. This is actually working out perfect. I said probably only for like, well, I said probably only half that, but like an hour typically is what I've been trying to make these art streams. Rather, I go live on other platforms afterwards, like TikTok, Facebook, whatever. But in an hour, I've pretty much done the brown that I wanted to do on this. It really is looking better already. That's what I'm saying, man. This thing, it really needed a facelift. All of these that I've selected so far really needed the facelift, and not that I'm like the best ever, but they look tenfold, which you can see these review videos. Right, we got a 3 mile too. I'll have to watch out for it. Love teaching my kids you can find things from the wild every day. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Looking good. Look at my little artist. Shut up. Thank you, Jeff, but she's just teasing. Not too shabby. Jeff, do you be going live? I wanted to ask that definitely before I get off here. I know Foxy does. I'm guessing Peplin does too occasionally. I gotta catch back up on the know. Because I'm definitely gonna start trying to catch as many Thursdays as I can with Foxy. Um, Tomorrow night. All right. I'll be the stranger in the chat, but I'll be there. I try to be there. What time? Is it supposed to be profit or profit? Whoop whoop! What's up? 9 p.m. Central, so 10 p.m. my time. That's perfect. At that point, I'm usually done at home, chilling around in the fish room or something. So, hell yeah. I have to get them on the schedule. I get my food in BS. Normally I have them set up a month out, but I was slacking. Yeah, scheduling streams are it's work. Most people think, well, you just gotta set it. Yeah. Um, you gotta coordinate. Well, for me, I do like speakers, guest speakers on my other channel. So you got to coordinate with artists and people, make sure they're going to show up on a date, make sure this time's going to work, this time's not going to work. I guess at least for you, I'm not sure what your context is. If you just simply go live once a week and talk about your fish room or something, then that might be a little bit easier because then you really can just go live and if you want, fill out the details afterwards, generally set it up. But still, there's a description, a title, and trying to schedule time frame and like every third day and then you might forget one or something comes up or so yeah, it's not just as simple as some people think. So then though, is yours every Sunday? Is that your set day at 9? Well, yeah, because especially if it's ahead of time, I do appreciate the promotion aspect. So if it's at least out there, random people can find it, like, maybe I'll hit that notification bell and see what it's about, or they get enough time for maybe this person was asleep, or but today they saw it, or that. So yeah, no, that's what's up. Um, really, with this, you know what I'm saying? This stuff, I don't know how long I can keep it going. Okay, once I run out of personal fish decorations that I'm distasted with. Um, I don't have a lot of money. I'm, poor people, and I'm not gonna go buy decorations to mess up. But if I acquire some, or like how I acquired most of my decorations through bulk purchases. Oh, you got this fish tank and 3 boxes of equipment. I'll take it. Half of that equipment is plastic decorations that I typically don't use. So that type of thing. But yeah, I would like to just maybe pick a day though that I do whatever. So, but I got to get back to work and figure out what schedule I'm even going to be at. Honestly, I'm fighting to collect unemployment right now. I done went through this little hoop and hiccup, if you will, and I think I'm gonna get it. And under the circumstances, I think I earn it. I deserve it. I at least want to get one paycheck through unemployment because supposedly they overpaid me the last time I drew money, and they could get their payment out of it, and then it's out of my hair. And I've been looking for jobs, but jobs aren't really easy. And go on with MNC Aquatics on his channel at 7 Central, and then Danican Aquatics at 8 p.m. Central, then mine at 9 Central. Oh, Danny! Danny E! I haven't watched his channel in a while. That's what I mean. I'm out of the loop, my friend. I used to try to catch up with everybody, but it's hard to catch up with everybody, and that's what I mean. I'd be trying to catch everybody's stream, and I wouldn't never do a stream. So, but then people really didn't show up to. I don't know. At any rate, I'm back. I'm in a full blow. I'll come check out Danny. I think I'm still subbed. I don't know why it hasn't popped up. And you said somebody else. I'd go on with M&C Aquatics. Now, I don't know if I know that channel. They took the summer off. Ah, that makes sense. Because I swear on this channel on Casual Aquatics, I should be subbed to Danikin. M&C, I'm not sure if I know who they are. But I'll have to check them out. What do they keep? It's, in a sense, that's kind of what I done. Took an extended vacation. Checked out mentally, though. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of where it is right now. I think I'm going to call it, y'all. I want to say thank you, truly, for everybody that came and hung out for a little bit, for the whole time, for any amount of time. Thank you for all the comments. Normally a hangout stream. And you said that's M and symbol and C Aquatics. I'm gonna have to. Here, let me write that down before I get off here so I can see if I know who they are, if I'm following or whatever. M and C Aquatics. You know I do it showing up. Nicole, you're my biggest supporter in life, in YouTube, whatever there is. You're my biggest supporter, and I thank you. Because for a lot of years, I didn't even have that. Not a single real support. So, at any rate, folks, I love you guys. Tell somebody you love them. You don't know who needs to hear that. And it could be you that changes the way they feel for that moment, for that day, for that time period. You might have an answer that they're overlooking to help them get through a problem. And you could be the one to relieve that. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you next time. Okay, I'll be checking. Yeah, no, thank you.